discussion. The president said this himself. He said, you got to go out and tell folks, you got to be specific, you got to have details. Now, even as great a communicator as he is, he can't do it alone. And even as good a communicator you are, you're handling the trade policy, which is a terrific thing. I'm just saying, other parts of the Trump team have got to get out there and start talking to folks about the numbers, inflation, unemployment, growth, jobs, real wages. How about explaining, the components of the one big beautiful bill? I don't think the public still understands all that's in there. The more you get out, then the less the left-wing media is going to have. They're trying to step in where the Trumpians left an opening, and I wouldn't leave any opening.
Well, Larry, I couldn't agree with you more. And the mainstream media tried to hide all the problems during the Biden economy. They called it a Biden session. They said, working Americans don't listen. You're silly people. You don't understand how good you have it. It's never been so good. But, they know what they were feeling. So a couple of things, Larry. One, I think 2026 is going to be a gangbuster year. And Americans will feel it in their pocketbooks, in their homes, and they will know that the economy is strong, that they are doing well with the one big beautiful bill. And you and I were very early proponents for doing one bill. Could you imagine where we would be right now if maniac Democrats, if we had other parts of the tax bill passed? But the good news is we got it across on July 4th. But the thing with the bill, it's beautiful, but it's big. So at Treasury, we are going to start a every other week cadence. We call it extract and educate. So we are going to extract a very important piece from the bill, and then want to educate the public, educate the Republican congressmen, senators, the governors, working people all across the country on what is in the bill and how great it is for Americans. The third thing, Larry, is that, as you may know, I am also not only the Treasury Secretary, but I am the IRS Commissioner. And I do see what is happening with withholding. So the President working last tremendous in tax policies, no tax incentives, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, deductibility on all of American-made cars. No one has changed their withholding for 2025. So in the first quarter of 2026, working families are going to see very good refunds coming out. They will change their withholding on January 1, so they can get real wage increases. And as you said, inflation is under control, and I think the economy is going to go gangbusters. But I couldn't agree more. We got a great story to tell. We're going to get out there and start telling it. And I think that Americans are really going to start feeling it toward the end of the year, but especially in the first quarter with the refunds, with the change in withholding.
I've seen estimates, Secretary, I've seen estimates of those withholders.
All your financial info together in one place and updates automatically. How easy is that?
You know the old saw. You know this. If the tree falls in the woods, but no one's there to report it, it never happened. So I'm just saying, go out there, report. The president gave one heck of a great speech today, and as usual, the communication leader. So, and Larry, it's these working class campaign promises that the president made. Many people in the party were not in favor of them. Every Democrat voted against them. That eventually Republicans united around them, but it was the president's leadership that is going to make sure that we have what I call parallel prosperity. Wall Street, from the averages, has done great for 4 years. Now it's time for Main Street to catch up. And with parallel prosperity, Wall Street and Main Street to work together. And I think 2026 is going to be Main Street's year. Main Street's year. I hope so. President Secretary Scott Best appreciates your time very much. Thanks, sir.